Alrighty, hello guys, welcome your faces back to another video on my channel. Today we are back in Sprocket yet again, and today we're actually going to be building something with a rounded hull. Now, I've done this a few times before, but I'm going to try my best to make this one look really cool. So, let's go ahead and get to it, shall we? Okay, so first things first, let's go to compartments. Yes, let's go to freeform hulls and whack this one in. There we go. Awesome. So far, so good. We're then going to go ahead and make this thing actually quite wide, because I think that would be really cool. And we're going to go ahead and squidge it so it's a little bit shorter than it should be. I think that's kind of, I don't know, that's where I want to be. Anyway, fenders, let's go ahead and get rid of those. Go to mobility, go to tracks, and let's start working on those straight away. So we're going to width them out a little bit. We're going to separate them. That's good. We're then going to go ahead and make ourselves some cool tracks. I don't know what that actually means, but sure. Some cool tracks are on their way. And this should hopefully work out quite nicely. So we'll extend these guys, make them a little bit longer than they should be. We'll then actually separate these guys, the road wheels, into groups. We're going to have them in groups of 3. Spacing, actually quite a little bit. Quite a little bit? Is that the right word? I don't know. We're going to go ahead and make these guys a little bit smaller. We're going to go ahead and have some spacing on this, and that looks awesome. I mean, it looks a little bit strange, but sure, it looks awesome. All right, next thing, we're going to go to our idler. We're going to go ahead and make that a little bit bigger too, and we'll go to the sprocket and make that a little bit bigger as well. There we go. That actually looks pretty awesome, and that is how we'll keep it. Okay, so this is where things get a little bit strange. Let's go ahead and design the front end of this thing. Hopefully we can make it actually look quite nice. Whether we can or can't is a mystery right now, but we'll see. So, I've gone ahead and angled that actually quite far like this. We're going to then drag that forward so it encapsulates everything, or incorporates everything. What's the word? Yeah, sure, incorporates everything down there, and that is going to be awesome. This thing at the moment is actually quite long, but I think we can get away with this. We're going to go ahead and leave this bit quite flat. There we go, and that is awesome. All right, next thing, we're going to grab each and every one of these guys. We're going to extend them upwards like so, and then we're going to go ahead and extend them out sideways and backwards, and on the other side as well, we'll extend everything, and even forwards too. Actually, maybe we shouldn't do forwards. So extend all of these guys out. There we go. Let's do the side bits first, because that might be the best way of doing this. We're going to go ahead and drag them out like so. We're then going to go ahead and squidge them a little bit, like this, and that gives us quite a nice little shape. Actually, now that I'm doing this, we're going to have to extend this thing a lot. Like, actually a lot. So go ahead and actually send this back out to there. There we go. Extend it yet again. There we go. And squidge it a little bit more. There we go. Because we need it to round corners and stuff. So that is exactly what we're going to do. Extend it again and do the same thing. There we go. Extend it yet again. Do the same thing even more. And we're slowly but surely getting a very round hull. Kind of. All right, extend this even more than normal. Bam. There we go. So that is actually a very round tank so far. Is it good? Maybe. Is it going to work? Probably not. But let's go ahead and try it anyway. Also, this seems to be in too much. So we're going to go ahead and bring this out a lot. There we go. Okay, cool. Go ahead and bring it in there. There we go. Nice. Yeah, so far, this is what we have. It's so weird. It's so weird. Okay, but hopefully we can actually get away with it. So, let's go ahead and pretty much select everything that is going on here. And we're going to do a bunch of extensions upwards. And that is how we're going to go ahead and get our shape. Is it going to work out for us? Who knows? So, extend this upwards like so. Go ahead and shrink it both ways. So, inwards. And also inwards this way too. I don't want to do it too much though, because it still needs to like round off even more. So extend it upwards, inwards we go, and inwards we go. There we go. Little bit at a time, only a tiny bit. There we go. Extend it yet again, inwards. Yes, inwards on the front too. Bam. Okay, I mean it is working, I suppose. Extend it again. Here we go. Go ahead and bring it inwards quite far, and bring it inwards again. There we go. Awesome. It is working. This is actually doing exactly what I wanted it to do. That's fantastic. Let's do it again. One more time. So inwards and backwards. And there we go. We'll leave it just like that. That's quite a cool shaped hull, to be fair. The other thing that I actually want to do with this then is go to the bottom, the underside, grab each and every single one of these, and go ahead and make it a little bit skinnier. So we're going to go ahead and bring this up like so. And I'm also going to go ahead and bring it in a little bit too, to give it more of a angle, so that we have more defense. Okay, so far, so good. Okay, the next thing then, we're going to go to mobility. We're going to go and drag this guy down, we're going to go and drag this guy down, and we're going to drag this guy down in order to have all of it actually come down as well. So select every bit of it, bring it downwards to about, I don't know, about there, I guess? I don't really know, but sure, somewhere like that. And then hopefully we don't interact too much with this, and that will be awesome. Yes, okay, I don't like the idea of this though. So we'll go ahead and change the spacing, and this should hopefully look sick. I think it looks good so far, but I don't know. I don't know. What do we think? What are we thinking, guys? I'm not sure. Okay, the next thing we're going to do then is actually go to here. We're going to make the thickness of the tracks actually really thick, which might mean that we actually have to raise it up a little bit. But we can get away with that, I think. So let's go to compartments. Go ahead and raise it up just a tiny touch, like so, and then send it from there. Oh, this is going to be amazing. Okay, so don't ask me where the driver's going to go, because I legitimately don't know. I want to design something on the front of this, which will make the driving experience nicer. Genuinely don't know how to do that, though, so let's go ahead and extend this up and try and figure it out. We'll drop this down so it's pretty much level, bring it this way, but then the bottom section, this is going to be merged with this, if we can, so press M. This is going to be merged with this, press M, and we'll actually have the driving section go here. Now, instead of it being flat, because the rest of it isn't, we're going to go ahead and extend this, bring it downwards, actually bring it together a little bit, and this is going to be awesome. Okay, we're going to do it again. Extend, yes, bring it down so it's flat-ish. Go ahead and do this so it's rounded. And now what we do is we go to the bottom of both of these, this one, and we, I don't know, I guess we're going to have to extend it down, but also bring it forwards so it doesn't look too crazy. There we go. Okay, cool. Is that strange? Is it strange to have like a little bit of a bulge on there? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. Let's go to viewports and see what a driver's cab viewpoint will actually look like there. So I guess we'll go with one of these, and we'll actually probably stretch it too. So let's go ahead and stretch this out. There we go. And the driver will fit right there. Okay, I mean, it works. Sure. Okay, so if we go back to compartments, I guess. Oh, wait, actually, no. Go to mobility real quick. We're going to go ahead and change the separation so it is actually way in. Yes, so even to about there. We're then actually going to go ahead and stretch this out. We're going to have really big tracks on this. So we're going to go out to about 700 millimeters. Bam! There we go. And now we need the actual, like, wheels and stuff to actually fit that as well. So let's go to the idler first, which is at the front. Go ahead and make the width of that come all the way out to here. Good. Oh, we also actually need to decorate this bit too, which we will do, so don't worry about that. Road wheels, yes, width of those guys, actually going to come out quite a lot too. And also, the return rollers, width of that, also going to come out a lot too. Bam. Okay, so far so good. Yes. Okay, so now what we can do is actually go through these and decide what we want everything to look like. Idler wheel, do we actually want it to look like that? Probably not. Let's go ahead and bring it forward slightly, because it looks like it's, I don't know, involved with this, so I don't want that. Road wheels, I like the idea of using these, because it makes it look a little bit more modern, but also it makes it look weird. Like, really weird. I also love these, but I don't know whether we should do those. I don't know what to go with here. Let's actually go with these. They're a bit weird, but I don't know, a bit weird also seems quite cool to me, so let's go ahead and use them. Why not? Okay, I'm then going to try and figure out where to put these guys. They're not in the perfect position, they're not in an ample position, but maybe that's fine. In fact, send them forwards until they are not there anymore. Yeah, alright, actually, drop this down a little bit too. There we go, because it's all interacting a little bit too much. In fact, with that being said, let's go and select everything and actually move it upwards a tiny bit more. Nice. Good. Okie dokie. So, how are we going to actually add stuff to this? I think the engine stuff is actually going to be added to the top section, and I think that'll be okay. The rear looks a little bit strange as is, but we're going to go ahead and drag this guy this way. We're then actually going to go ahead and split this, which might be a bit weird, but there you go. Split it down the center, and then split it again, and split it again. There we go. Okay, good. We're then going to extend this guy and this guy. Bosh, just like so. And we're going to go ahead and bring this guy and this guy upwards, just like this. It makes the back end look a little bit strange, but at the same time, it is actually fine. So yeah, we'll go ahead and make this guy a bit more open, and we'll also actually add a way to get in and out of this from the rear. There you go. Oh, yes. That is awesome. Bam. Nice. Okay, so just thinking about this a little bit. Compartments. If we go to this and we smooth off this hull, what does it actually look like? I think I don't want it too sharp. I do want that edge to actually be quite sharp, but yeah, I think that's kind of cool. Yeah, we'll keep it as is. Okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and start adding some more stuff. Now, I'm not entirely sure what other stuff I want to add to this thing. I might actually go ahead and extend this once again. I know that's not really what we should be doing here, but that is what we are doing. I'm then going to go ahead and drag these guys inwards. I'm then going to go to the bottom of this, and I'm going to try and drag all of these upwards. And I essentially just want something to look nice on the front. I don't know whether that does. I can't tell. I can't tell what's going on there. I feel like this is way too flat. So let's go and bring this backwards a little bit. Bring it downwards a little bit and backwards even further. And we'll leave it like that. Okay. I think that'll be fine. Okay, so with all that being done, let's go to structural. We'll actually go ahead and start smashing these guys onto the rear already. We'll make these guys actually really big and leave those there like that. I'm also actually going to use some of these on the sides, and we will use these ones instead. So those guys are going to go there. We're also going to actually mount these to the actual sides. So one right there, and also one at the rear, just like this. And we're going to go ahead and add these guys to the front as well. Now, we do have an actual flat front end, which isn't the best, but we will have to keep it for right now. Also, just going to go ahead and add these guys for now as well, and I'm going to go ahead and add some of those guys down the edge. So, one there, and one close to this one, there we go, and one somewhere sort of close to the center, just like this. Okay, that works. Because I don't actually want that much detail on this, we're actually going to leave it pretty much bare all the way around, except from on the top, where we are going to have to add some sort of mobility stuff. So let's go in here, go to engine, and start building these guys in. So we'll actually add, I think I actually want like 2 of these, but side by side, kind of like this. And we're going to go ahead and just smash these guys onto the top like that. Going to drop them in just a little bit, like so. And I'm going to go ahead and flip this one. Yes. Okay. Also, just going to do what I always do with these, and I'm going to add these guys right there. And that is fine. I mean, there's not much to it, but that is okay. Other than that, we're going to go ahead and attach these guys as well. I'm going to go ahead and make these quite small too, and I'm going to poke them off the side. Seems a little bit odd to do this, but I quite like the idea of it. So let's go ahead and add 3 exhausts, all the same, but all a little bit different. There we go. Okay, so from there, what do we actually do? Let's go to crew. Yes, I'm actually going to go ahead and smash this guy on here like this. And I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, just like this. And I'm going to make it do this. I know that's a little bit weird, doing it like that. But again, that is fine. From there, I kind of really like the idea of adding like a fuel tank back there. But that is not what we're going to do. It isn't. I don't want to do that. Okay, is this in the center? I believe it is. Let's go ahead and smash this directly onto here like this. And do another one exactly the same right there. Cool. Alright, it is now time for an actual turret. I don't mind the idea of actually using this one straight up, but at the same time, I'm not sure about it. I don't know. So if we squidged it in, and we also squidged it in this way, and then we squidged it down, yeah, I mean, that's not too terrible. And then if we moved it down to actually fit, actually, move the entire thing down, and I want the turret ring to come all the way through. I know that might be a little bit odd. But yeah, I want that to come all the way through. Gonna go ahead and make it a little bit smaller, and we'll have it like this. Okay, that's not terrible, but it's also not kind of, it's not really what I want. So let's go ahead and build a new one, and we'll actually try and build it coolly. Coolly? That's not a word. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we are gonna go ahead and make this relatively small, like so. We're gonna go ahead and fit these guys to it, and I'm just gonna go ahead and build a round turret to begin with. And then from there, I'll show you guys what I want. Okay, so I've made it rounded, as you guys can see. I'm going to go ahead and smooth it off real quick. And I'm also going to go ahead and drop it down, because I think that'll be cool. So let's go ahead and drop it down really quickly. There we go. And I'm also actually going to go ahead and squidge it in at the top. But before we do that, I'm actually going to go ahead and split this one, so that we can actually have like a turret in the middle. I don't know how to explain that, really. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and do this, so that we can extend these guys forwards. And actually, like, shrink them in, and then maybe we can actually put the actual thingamabobby in the middle of there. I don't know how else to explain it, but essentially I'm going to continue the roundness on this piece, and then the actual mantlet will go in the center. If that makes sense. Hopefully it does make a little bit of sense. Grab this guy and bring it forwards just a little bit. There we go. And now grab all of it and do something with that. All right, all of this. There we go. Okay, good. We're going to go ahead and drop it down just a tiny bit, and we're also going to go ahead and bring it in. In order to bring it in, we'll squidge it. We'll use the squidgy tool, and we'll also use the squidgy tool here. But then I don't think the entire turret is actually big enough. I think it needs to be a little bit bigger. In fact, a lot bigger. But maybe we can actually just grab the back end and send it backwards even further. And maybe that would look cool. Maybe it won't. I don't know. Let's go ahead and do it and see what it looks like. Okay. Yeah, I don't actually mind that. I don't mind that at all. Okay. Let me go ahead and select all of it real quick. We're going to go ahead and make it wider. Just a little bit. We're going to go ahead and make it a bit longer. And at the top, we'll actually squidge it a lot smaller. Okay, grab all of these all the way around, all the way to the front. Yeah. All right, nice. And squidge it in a little bit more. Okay, that's cool. This is going to look awesome in the end, I think. Okay, now that we've done that, I actually want to get the turret ring, make it a little bit bigger, so we can sort of see it, and go from there. But we're going to have to select all of it, and we're going to have to move it onto the turret ring in order to actually make this work better. So drop this down so that it fits. Bring this guy upwards again so that it fits. Make the turret rings taller, I think. So we'll do something like this. There we go. I think that's right. And then we're going to make it smaller so that we fit it in. There we go. And we'll leave it like that. Is that cool or not? I don't know. What do we think of it? I think it looks weird. It's a very strange looking vehicle so far. But I like it. Okay, this might be a bad idea, but essentially I'm going to go to the bottom of this, and I'm going to try and grab all of the bottom of this, and essentially just extend it down. Just like that. There we go. It makes it look a lot better, so I think I'm happy with doing that. But it might mess some things up in the future. Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see. But anyway, let's go ahead and actually try and find a gun that will fit in there. Mantlet, yes. Probably just one of these guys, I guess. Let's sort of just smacked in the middle of there. I might even go with Russian ones because this is sort of based on like a Russian thingamabobby. That actually looks sick, but I think it's a bit too big. I think it's way too big. But if I fit it backwards into here, maybe that'll look awesome. I don't know. Let's go ahead and squidge it a little bit so that it does definitely fit in there. Doesn't look like it's centered. Have I not centered the entire... I'm confused. Like, I feel like it's in the right place. Is it slightly off-center? I think the gun bit is actually off-center. I didn't realize. That's kind of interesting. Alright, maybe we want this instead. Alright, so let's go ahead and make this quite large so that it'll fit. And then shrink it down so that it fits sort of with this. And then also push it backwards again so that it fits in that little area. Okay. I mean, I think that's cool. We'll keep that. Alright, so from here, let's go to compartments really quickly. Go ahead and grab every single one of these all the way around, including these guys all the way around here as well. There we go. Awesome. Extend this a little tiny touch. Go ahead and do this guy and also this guy. There we go. Okay, that works, I think. I don't know, actually. Does it? Is that what I want? I'm not sure that is what I want, but maybe. It's more rounded than it was, so I think I'm happy with it. Okay, so then we got this little piece right here, which seems a bit odd. Let's go ahead and just extend this across. There we go. Make it pretty much level if we can. So grab the side over here. Bring these guys both up towards each other. And if we can, I need to grab the bottoms of both of these in order for it to actually work. So there we go. Do it to there. Okay, little bit odd. Little bit. Very much odd. Very much odd. What do we think, though? Maybe that's fine. Okay. Cool. We'll leave it like that. That's actually pretty awesome. So we'll leave it as is. There is obviously some random stuff going on up here, but that's okay. As long as I can arm up this turret and armor it up, we'll be fine. In fact, select all of it. Go to faces, actually. Select all of it. Thickness, maximum. That's terrifying, but sure. I've gone ahead and armored this guy up as well. Apparently, mantlet is 50 millimeters. That doesn't seem right, but the base is 250, so I think we'll be okay if we get shot in the face. Maybe. That is a strong maybe. I do like the idea of actually making these a little bit less rounded. I might even do that. Yeah, I think that's cool. And there we go. Okay, cool. So now all we need to do is design a gun that will fit on this. I might even push this backwards a little bit to around there. Yeah, but design a gun that will actually fit to this and go from there. I'm thinking, wait, why is this not big? Are all the crew currently in the gun? I'm a little bit confused. But okay, sure. So the gun itself, let's go to cannon. Select the cannon. It is going to be a 155mm gun. Bam. We're going to make it a 2-meter barrel. Okay, excellent. We're then going to go with an extra 2-meter barrel. We're going to make it thicker than it was, so 40. Okay, and then 40 again. There we go. That actually is kind of cool. We're then going to go with 20 here. Actually, 30. And then 30 again. And then add another one. And that is going to be whatever we want it to be. So actually make it shorter. And we'll actually only make this about 10 and 10. Okay, I think that's about right. Let's go with 1.5 on this guy. And then 1.5 on this guy. And on the... Actually, no, we can extend these. So maybe that one is 2. No, undo. Oh, maybe. Yeah, go with 2. Bosh. Okay, and then this guy, do we make it longer or shorter? Apparently longer. I want it to be kind of small, though. So actually, go ahead and bring this up to there. And then we'll make this one a little bit longer. We'll go with 2 meters. Okay, that's about the size of the barrel we want. That is a big barrel. Okay, so I've increased the basket space to be maximized. I think that just made sense, because then we can actually have the crew in there, and we can have the crew in here as well, and it fits in both. And then we can actually have some ammunition stored in the gun, in the turret as well. So let's go ahead and grab some of this, and oh my, it is big, big rounds. We'll only go with like 2. I don't know whether we could fit any in there. I don't think it'll fit. Okay. And then maybe if we actually spin it like this, we might be able to fit it in. I mean, I don't know. I can't quite see what's going on with it, so it's kind of tricky to know. It might all have to go somewhat centered, but it says it's outside. Okay, what if we only go with like 1? There we go. And then we lower it down. There we go. I mean, it fits there. Okay, cool. So we can have at least 2 in the turret. And then if we can... let's try and add 2 more. Just because I feel like it's a good idea. So go ahead and send these in. I mean, it is not a good idea. Let's be real. There we go. And we'll leave it there. Actually, no. We won't. So just for crew comfort, we'll go ahead and not have them all in the turret. Okay? I think that'll actually satisfy a few of you guys as well, because I always put things in there, and everybody's like, wait, you can't actually fit people inside now. But I'm just using the game parameters, to be fair. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and just shove these guys in the side. We only have 6 rounds. Let's go ahead and shove these guys in here as well, and we'll actually send them a little bit further backwards. And then we'll have more rounds. Okay, I think that'll be fine. So altogether, 10 rounds. I think that's okay. Okay, so, let's go to crew. Yes. Let's go to viewports. Yes. And mantlet. Oh, not mantlet. We actually need a gunner's sight. So this is going to go on the turret, off to the side. We're going to go ahead and spin it around so it faces forwards, obviously. And we'll leave it just there. Yeah. I mean, I think that'll work, right? Oh, that'll definitely work. Cool. Okay, so the next thing then is actually a not a mantlet, a cupola. I don't know whether to go with this one. I like it, but I don't know whether it'll work. I don't know whether it fits for me. And what I'm actually going to do with it is actually lower it down quite a bit too. And just sort of ignore the viewports on it and just use it as a hatch. I think that'll be awesome. From there, we can also actually add another one. Maybe. Do we want to? Do we actually want to? I think that adds to it a little bit. We'll actually push this one quite far forwards. Bring it over to the side a little bit. Bring it down. Push it in just a tiny touch, and there we go. Okay, cool. So, guns. We're going to have a gun mounted to the top of this, of course. There we go. Awesome. We have 2 commander's cupolas. That is a little bit strange, but sure. I'm going to have an actual gun mounted, I guess onto the side of this. That might be a little bit odd. But yeah, we'll actually put a gunner right there, and that will be swiveled forwards. There you go. So you can actually shoot the gun if you need to. A little machine gun. Nice. What else do we need on this? I really don't know. I think I'm going to go for another gun down here in front of the driver, just in case he wants to start shooting things. There we go. And that is one gun in the center. Why not? Alright, so, just in case the driver wants to get in and out, we'll go ahead and give him a hatch. It is going to be sideways, so you can actually lift it up and open it if you need to. Lights are going to be kind of peculiar and interesting. Actually, fenders might be our favorite here. They might be an idea to use. So, width of it, yeah, sure, we'll actually bring that out. There we go. Front offset, we'll actually bring that guy backwards. The front of it is going to be one of these. And we'll leave it like that. Seems too odd. It seems too odd. It's kind of what I want. Sure. The rear offset, we're going to go ahead and send it backwards a little bit more so that it essentially fits directly to it. And there we go. Okay, what do we think of that? Is it a bit odd? A bit weird? Or is it okay? I think it's okay. Alright, we're going to roll with it. So we actually have fenders on it. I think they do look strange. But at the same time, I think they will work to help us. So we'll put those there. We'll add rear lights. There we go. Utilities. It's Russian. Or it's based on a Russian thing, I guess. So we'll go ahead and add some of these guys on the sides. And we also need some of these too. I mean, I feel like we do anyway. So let's go ahead and add some of these right there. Okay. Tops. We should also have a top. There we go. Make it a little bit smaller. We'll actually go ahead and shrink it down by using this. And we'll also actually just push it down and in a little bit too. We'll also push these guys down a little bit in as well. So this guy inwards. There we go. Okay. Yeah. We're doing it. Slowly but surely we're getting things added to this guy that I don't mind. Okay, on the front we're going to attach one of these guys. Seems like the wrong thing to be adding to it, to be totally honest with you guys, but we'll go ahead and shove that right there. And I also want to do our riveted thing on the front end. I know this is very, very peculiar, but we'll do it anyway. So grab this. Go ahead and squidge it down. Maximum squidge, please. I can't quite do it. But if I go to the side, easier. Much easier. Okay, so send it out sideways just a little bit. They'll overlap a little bit. Push this guy inwards until it starts disappearing, essentially. And leave it like that. Okay. It is out a little bit, but again, I think it'll be okay. Alright, storages. This is where it sort of fails. There's not very much space for this. There is really not very much space for it. Gonna go ahead and whack those guys there, though. I will shrink them only a little bit, and we'll leave it as is. Okay. I think we've done it. I think we are where we want to be. Okay, let's go to fuel real quick. Actually, no. We'll attach these guys to the rear end. And I guess we could also attach these guys to the rear end. We could just put both of them here. Or not. Actually, these guys are going to go here. Oh, they're not. I'm not very good at making things look nice. That's one of my really big issues in this game. And I feel like looking nice is half the battle. I'm not going to lie, I really do. Let's go ahead and drop those guys in. And we'll add some more stuff, try and make it look lovely, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to try and add a few more details, and then I'll be back with you guys in a second. Okay, so now all I'm going to do is actually armor this thing up, and we're going to go ahead and send it into battle and see if it can win. I also actually want to put a livery on it too. I think we're going to go with like a weird color. I like the idea of making it like... I kind of want to make it blue. It doesn't make sense to do that, but like I really want to make it blue. Maybe not this kind of blue, but like more like that. And then actually make it some sort of, I don't know, Warhammer themed kind of thing, but I don't want to do that now. Now that I'm thinking of it, we don't want to do that. This though, sure, why not? Grime, yeah, let's go ahead and add quite a lot of grime to this. That actually doesn't look too terrible. And we could probably go with that. Roughness, sure. Metallicness, very much so. And then scale, that doesn't change anything. But what do you guys think of this? I think that's cool. Decals, we are going to go with the star. We're going to do it. So let's go ahead and just shove this guy on the side up there like this. And we'll go ahead and shove this guy actually on the front end like this. So there you go. It is ready for battle, guys. It's ready. Gonna go ahead and shove one on the back of the turret too, just in case we get shot in the butt by our friendlies. Okay. I do want more detail on the actual turret, if possible. Unfortunately, I don't think it is. So we're just gonna go ahead and shove those guys there for now. And I think I'm also actually gonna grab some of these and put those there as well. So, on both sides, yes, and yes. Yes. Okay, I'm happy with this. We'll leave it pretty much like that. This seems a bit too big, though, so I'm going to make them a little bit smaller and leave those there. Okay, also, this guy seems like it's in the wrong place completely. It does. It really does, but never mind. Okay, guys, I just added an antenna around the outside, too, because I feel like that made sense. The only other thing that we need to do is add armor, and I guess we need to actually fiddle with the engine after that to make it work. Now, you might look at this and think, well, it needs loads of armor, and you'd be correct. So let's go ahead and select all of it and maximize it. No, let's not. Actually, let's just go ahead and bring it down to about 50. There we go. But the front end, in fact, pretty much the entire front end, is going to be max. You know, we're going to go crazy with this, because I feel like it'll be fun to do so. And I really don't want it to just die from a single shot to the front side. So we're going to go ahead and try and select every single piece of this, including this guy, and most of the side. There we go. And we're going to do these guys as well, and these guys right here as well. There we go. In fact, all the way down to there. So, maximize this. Literally 100%. Good. On top of that, is fine as is. And then we're going to have to sort out the other sides too. So, the sides themselves are going to be 75. Okay, the sides up here are going to be a little bit more. So, go from there. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Pretty much all the way around, including these guys right here. And that is going to be 95. There we go. We currently weigh 55 tons. We're also going to change these guys as well, because they're more likely to get hit than anything else. And they're going to be 95 too. Okay. We are quite a powerful boy so far. The only thing that we need now is a better engine. And quite honestly, this is going to be quite tricky to do, but there you go. So, yeah. So, yeah. Okay, so go to this. Basket space can come down a little bit. And there we go. We fit everything. Engine's in here. Okay. Our gun is on. Our ammunition is in. We only have 10 rounds. We have 1 million fuel, so let's go ahead and get rid of some of that. And then we are good to fight, guys. We are actually good to fight. I'm going to go ahead and make it a little bit stronger too. So, instead of 2, can we do 3? Just! Okay, go. Oh, yeah. I should probably improve the suspension too, but we're not going to do that, because we are silly. Okay. I kind of feel like we shouldn't have the fenders. I'm going to get rid of them. No fenders. And we're going to go ahead and place these. Oh, my. Oh, yeah. We need one of those. We don't need one of those. We do not need one of those that big. So we're going to go ahead and grab one, and we're going to make it a lot smaller, and it's going to go here instead. There we go. All right. That's much better. That is a much better size. We're also actually going to go ahead and shove one on the top of the turret, like we usually do, and there we go. Okay. Who's happy with this? Who's not happy with this? Let me know in the comments down below. Okay, so, actually picking a scenario for this one to do is going to be a bit of a challenge, because it doesn't have enough ammunition to actually fight everything in Railway. It does have enough ammunition to fight things in Crossroad, and in fact, actually, it would be like a 1v1. So, we're going up against the King Tiger. It's actually a 2v1. Okay, and there he is. Okay, I hit the target. It did not go through. I can't actually tell what it's doing. It seems to have drove out a little bit. Okay, he just shot it as well. It didn't die. Alright, let's just wait, reload, and shoot again, and it should just collapse. There we go. We did it. Okay, we can kill King Tigers. However, it wasn't actually shooting at me, so let's respawn. Alright, I don't know where I even just got shot from. Oh, damn! Okay. So our weak spot is actually right behind the mantlet, because it's flat. It is legitimately just flat, and that is an issue. So I might want to actually change that. I should probably change that. I knew it was an issue at the time, but I didn't do anything to fix it. Maybe I should have. Because if it's just going to keep trying to shoot me in the mantlet, we're going to have mighty big issues. Okay, going round. Here we go. We're going to have to peek up and just shoot. Here we go. Peek up. I can't actually aim down. I can't aim down. Oh. That's a big yikes. Okay, go up and over. There we go. Aim at the target. And fire. Didn't kill him. It did go through, but we didn't kill him. So yeah. Okay. Our weak spot is our turret. And it is actually this spot right behind the actual mantlet itself. I don't know how I'm going to get in there to change that, because it's quite in there. But that's what we need to do. So actually do it from the inside, maybe. There we go. Okay, so it is that one. I think. That one. And I think that might be it. So if we go ahead and we move these guys forwards, then we get a bit of an angle on the actual turret, and that should be fine. Maybe. Okay, so do it again. Let's go. Let's go, go, go. We have maximum armor, remember, so we should be good. This guy is just driven right in front of me, but that's fine. Can't see the enemy, but he's around there. Okay, it bounced off. Okay, it's now a fight to the death. Let's go. Oh, that guy died. I would love to know where it actually got shot. I would love to know. But I don't. So never mind. Alright, we've been shot again. Let's go ahead and stop right here. Aim. Fire. There we go. Okay, if you aim right, we can shoot and kill the King Tiger. Nice. Russian round boy is winning. Alright, I've got a battle for us, guys. There is going to be 5 of my guys versus 8 enemies. 5 of which are normal tiger tanks, and 3 of which are King Tigers. So this is actually quite a battle. I don't know how well it's going to work, but I guess we'll wait and see, and hopefully we do actually survive this. I hope we do. I actually really hope this works, but we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, I actually really like this. I think the design's actually pretty cool. I don't know what the object name is. I think it's called Object. But like Object 279? Is that the numbers? I don't know. I feel like I've heard of that before, and I feel like it's the round hold thing. But not sure. Okay, we've already lost one, and I'm not able to pen the Tiger 1s. I feel like that is going to be an issue. Alright, one Tiger 1 is dead. Excellent. I'm going to hide in this little ditch down here. We're going to try and take out the rest of them, because that's my job. That is actually... Oh, you can't miss like that. That was too high. Alright, there we go. We're doing it. Okay, so there's 3 of us left versus 6 of them. Okay, guys, don't die, please. Don't die. What's that coming over the hill? Okay, it's a tiger. Why is this guy sideways on? Alright, there we go. Luckily, I did manage to destroy that guy before he killed me. Oh, the one that I started with is dead. Oh, no. And I don't think we've been up against any Tiger 2s yet. So that's an issue. That is going to be a big old issue. Alright, here we go. Alright, he's turned sideways. 3, 2, 1. No way, I didn't kill it. Yeah, oh. I wish I knew where we were getting shot, because then I would know the weak spot. I'm not sure where it is. Oh, actually, I think I might know. You know, we added... Where did that hit me? I don't know where that actually hit me. Oh, and I can't modify it here. Let me go check. Oh my, these pieces right here were only 50 on both sides. We're actually going to go and raise those up to 95 as well. We are going to have to do a little bit of research. Research? We're going to have to do something here. That's 144. Okay, but a very minimal angle. There is actually very much no angle on the front of this. Okay, idea. Grab this guy, this guy, this guy. I keep going around. We're going to grab that guy. Oh, this is so annoying when this happens. That guy. Stop it. This one, and this one. And that guy in the center. And we're going to go ahead and drag this forwards. Yeah, we're actually going to go ahead and drag it all forwards like this. And that actually increases our angle. And increasing our angle, always a good thing. We're then going to go to the actual gun itself, and we're going to drag that forward slightly so it doesn't look so odd in there. And does that look good or does that look bad? I think it looks better. It also gives us more of a chance of survival, so that's always a good thing. Okay, let's go to crew real quick. We're going to go ahead and give the driver a tiny bit less space, and that will allow us to continue the fight. Okay, save the Russian round boy, and let's do it again. Okay, I added some more Russian round boys, just because I think it is a little bit more fair then. So it is 8 of their tanks versus 7 of mine. Okay, are we going to be able to win this? I don't know. Are we going to survive a little bit more due to our modifications? Hopefully. And does it actually look better due to our modifications too? I think maybe so. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and try and get across the tracks this time and shoot them from their side. Here we go, boys! Yeah, up and over. Also, just a question to you guys. Do you prefer this thing with or without fenders? I think without. I actually think it looks really good without. But let me know what you guys think. Okay, we killed the one that we were shooting at. Nice! Okay, another one has died as well. Currently, we are in the lead. That guy just got shot, but he's okay. I don't know. I've got high hopes for this new turret shape, I guess. Oh yeah, there we go. Another kill. Excellent. Keep it going, boys. Yes. Okay, there's a... Oh, that's a King Tiger. Okay, we didn't actually get through the King Tiger's armor there. That's not perfect. But that's fine. Okay, we're going to reverse out of here. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and try and tank. Let's go ahead and tank the rounds. I think we can do it. Okay, King Tiger's down. Another Tiger's died. Okay. There's only 2 enemies remaining, and I see both of them. Here's one right here. This is a King Tiger. Oh, man. King Tiger down. And then finally, is that another King Tiger? Yes. Another King Tiger is ready to be destroyed. Let me go ahead and reverse out of here. And we should be good. Yes. Nice. Okay, the slight modification to the turret is a perfect idea. Well played. Well played. Okay, cool. So, I guess I'm going to go ahead and end this video here for now. Thank you guys very much for watching. Let me know in the comments down below whether you enjoyed this video or not. And also, let me know in the comments down below what you guys want to see next. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.